Hey first grade, you ready for your week 8 art lesson with your friendly neighborhood art teacher? You're going to begin a long unit about the sky. We're going to be ultimately finishing this with a sky mosaic, which I'll explain in another lesson. But today we're going to start by looking at the sky and the types of colors we see in the sky during different times of the day. We're going to focus on 4 different times of the day in our artwork. We're going to do sunrise, noon, sunset, and nighttime. So let's look for the colors that you see in the sky during these times. During sunrise, yes, you usually see the sun. So what color is that? Right, we're going to put it down as a yellow. The ground or the bottom of the picture, where the ground or a mountain or the ocean in some of these pictures will be, is going to be dark because the sun isn't high above us yet. The sun is still coming up, so we're going to have the ground be a dark color. And the sky is turning into the normal color we know during the day. So, what are all of these colors that we'll use for sunrise? We're going to be using blues, oranges, yellows, a little bit of red, and we'll go ahead and say black. You can use like a dark brown if you have it. But those are the colors that we're going to use, and they're going to be in that order. There's going to be more blue than almost anything else in the picture, but there's going to be a good amount of orange and yellow, a little bit of red, and a little bit of black for the ground. Let's talk about the next time of the day. The next time of the day we're going to look at is noon. That means the sun is going to be high up above us. And since the sun is high up above us, we don't see a lot of shadows. So we've got the green ground for green trees, green grass. Then we've got the blue skies up above us with some white clouds. So noon is a little bit easy. It's going to be a lot of blue, some white for the clouds, and some green for the ground. And let's look at sunset. Sunset, the sun is disappearing. It's going to the other side of the earth, which means that it's casting some shadows over us. So once again, our ground is going to be dark. And if you look up, we still have some yellows and oranges, but we don't have a lot of reds. In fact, we have another color that's associated with red. What do you see? That's right, you've got some pink in there. And at the top, we're going to go with purple. Not quite blue because it's getting darker, but we're going to go with a purple color. So once again, the colors that we would see for our sunset is going to be purple up at the top where the sky is getting darker. We can do a little bit of pink, a good amount of yellow and oranges, and usually some black at the bottom for the ground that's in shadows. Now let's look at night. Night is going to be kind of like noon. There's only going to really be a few colors because the sun is completely gone. It's nighttime. So the ground is black again. Then we're going to have purple along the horizon where I'll show that to you over here. That's where the sun has been setting, and you can see it in all of these pictures. And then there will be blue and dark blue and even some black towards the top again. So these are the kinds of colors that I'm talking about. We're talking about almost black up at the top. It's not quite. I know it's not really that dark. This is definitely black. And then we have purple near where the sun was setting. And then we have a deep blue. So today you are going to be working on making an example of this for me. There is a template attached, and you could use in Seesaw your, whoops, sorry about that. Let's move that back to, you could use the draw program in Seesaw. That's perfectly fine. That might be easier for some people to use. And you could make one of these times. So I'm going to make it a big brush, and I'm going to make, if I make a lot of blue at the top, and whoops, because I'm using that highlighter, it did that, but that's okay. This is just my first time doing it with this, or it might be your first time. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do green at the bottom. And then if I add, I'm going to change to another, oops, okay, I have to change colors first. And then I'm going to change to this altogether. Oh, I got to go back to the right color. If I do this, and maybe I'll cover that guy up. Ta-da! So I can write, what time is this one? Noon. And that could be my added piece. Or I've got another website that you can visit. This is a website called Tate Paint. It's after a museum in England, and it's got this really cute little website that you can use. I'm going to walk you through it kind of fast so that we don't spend all day working on it, but it does have a problem. If you are on a tablet or a phone, you have to hold your tablet or phone sideways. Let me pull up my camera so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you start it this way, then you have to hold it sideways when you get done. So you start up and down, but then you have to hold it sideways, they say. But if you're using it on your computer, you just have to click the green button. So I'm going to click the green button, and you want to pick the one that says Let's Create. So we hit Let's Create. You can pick one of these that you want. I wouldn't do the face because that's not going to have much to do with our landscape. But I'm going to pick this one. It's a canvas. It looks like a real canvas. I'm going to pick it. And it's got to take a moment to think. Once it comes up, you're going to see that it's a painting program. It's got some special paint brushes, which is what these are. Then if you pull the next one, we've got pencil. You've got 3 different kinds of paint brushes. Let me show you what they make. So we've got kind of a splotchy paintbrush. Then you've got, move this one over here, I'll do that. And we've got a smooth kind of paintbrush. And then this guy, let's pick blue for you, is a kind of a dashed lines kind of paintbrush. Then you've got a marker, and now we've got spray can, and I'll do that one up here. Because look, that one makes strips. Then you've got another marker, and now it's a little bit thinner than the other one. Then you've got your eraser, and I didn't show you the pencil, but I'm pretty sure you know what a pencil looks like. So there's a pencil. And these are here, but these aren't going to have anything to do with your pictures right now. You can play with that one on your own. You can make your own artwork with it, but these don't have anything to do with our landscapes or our sky pictures right now. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Say yes, and I'm going to start another one. So I just did the daytime. Let's see. I will do a nighttime one. I like that. So I'm going to select, and I'm going to select I'm just going to start off with black. And I'll cover that up. So I'm going to make, remember the black on the bottom. And then what was the next color up above it? It's going to be kind of a purple. This doesn't have a very light purple. Let's go with this instead. So I'll do a little bit of blue. And then I'll make this dark purple. And I will fill that one up. Yeah, that's a lot better. So I'm going to whoosh, 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 whoosh. I'm just going to fill up. And see, it takes a lot. You gotta keep going with it. And I'm gonna fill in these little sides. And listen to that noise it makes. Now, I'm going to finish. I'm gonna add a new paintbrush, and I'm gonna add some black up here at the top. Oops, no, I don't like that one. That's the one I wanted. So I'm gonna come over here. Yeah, that's better. And I want to make the black up at the top where it's really dark at night. Then I'm going to come in, and you know what? I'm going to be fancy. I'm going to try and make, well, they don't have light. But that's okay, because I can still do make little stars. So when I'm done making my sky, I'm going to hit the green button, and it'll say, have you finished? Because if you say that you're not, if you say that you're done, they won't let you do anything more to it. I'm going to click. It's going to wait for a moment. Ta-da! And I want you to download it. And then you can put that picture with your response. Oops, I'm trying to click the wrong part. So I want to get rid of that one. And I'm going to add, see, I'm going to come down here where it says upload. And on my computer, I have to come over here and find that file that I just downloaded. And I'll show you, see, it will be, for me, because I'm using a I'm using a Windows computer, I have to go to downloads and click that, double click it, there we go. And it says, there's my today. I'm going to drag it over here, I'm going to drop it on top, and boom, hit that green arrow up there. And oh, it does let you edit it in here. That's nice. And then I'm going to put it on there, and I would hit save. Let me pull up. Here we go. So what you guys are going to be doing today is you're going to be practicing one of these times of the day. You can either do sunrise, noon, sunset, or night, and you're going to make an example of it and put it on our Seesaw assignment. You can use Seesaw's drawing kit, you can use Google Canvas, or you can use the website that I showed you, or you can just use paint from your computer. It's okay. You use whatever you need to for it. Attach it to your Seesaw assignment, and you are good. On your Seesaw assignment, there's going to be 4 examples of what you can have done in yours, and I'm going to label them so you can see what I'm looking like, so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, guys, have fun.